remember every goddamn thing as if it happened 5,000 years ago. I was farming by the lake, and there was not another farmer in sight. And I never had a crop looking any better than you did. And all the farmers farming were wishing they were farming with me that night. And now our crops are oh so fluffy and light. It tasted so good, it tasted so light. And we're growing crops like we can feed the world. And we're growing crops like we can feed the world. Come on, don't fight. Come on, don't fight. Thought it's warm and lovely in the deep dark night. I can see lots of crops by the moonlight, no doubt about it. We were doubly blessed cause it was 3000 BC and we could feed everyone, no doubt about it. The farmer go out and shout it, no doubt about it. We were doubly blessed cause it was 3000 BC and we could feed everyone, no doubt about it. Farmer go out and shout it, no doubt about it. We were doubly blessed cause it was 3000 BC and we were barely dressed. New world order, don't you hear my heart? You got it drowning out the screams of pain. I never wanted you to come along and have some fun. I will let you know I'm gonna regret it. So open up your pockets, I got a big surprise. It'll feel alright. Well, I don't wanna make your horse and cart run. And we're growing crops like we can feed the world. It never felt so bad, it never felt so wrong. And we're growing crops like we can feed the world. Oh, we're growing crops like we can feed the world. Come on, be good. Be good. Though it's warm and lovely in the deep dark night, I can see lots of crops by the moonlight. Lots of crops by the moonlight. We now got to do what you force us to do and let Mother Nature do the rest. Ain't no doubt about it. We were doubly fucked cause we were 3000 BC and we were barely. We're gonna go all the way forever. We're gonna go all the way. And our life is their life. We're gonna slave all the way. We're gonna slave all the way in this life.
Okay, here we go. We got a real dead slave system going. 2 down, nobody owning, no money. Bottom of the pile, there's the wind up. And there it is, a CBDC Hail Mary. Stop right there, I gotta know right now, before we go any further. Will you free me? Will I ever be free? Do you need me? Will you never free me? Will you make me so I couldn't pay any longer? Lord, I was crazed. And when the feeling came upon me like a tidal wave, I started swearing to your God and on my mother's grave that I would slave for you to the end of time.